Salut à tous, ici Farfi, on est de retour sur Vampyr, c'est parti. Alors je me rappelle plus, fallait que j'aille à Whitechapel, ok, mais pourquoi? C'est pas là? C'est quoi ça? Recherche, inventaire, y'avait pas genre un... Non. Oh, je me rappelle plus des touches. Ok, ça je m'en souviens. Comment je choisis une quête? Hop, hop. Quête principale, très bien. Mais c'est une anémie le con. Ouais, alors, allez. Je sais pas si je le laisse mourir ou pas, parce qu'il a quand même l'air un peu... je voudrais pas qu'il foute la merde. Mal de tête, fatigue, anémie, sepsie, pneumonie, bronchite... Ah, j'ai même pas ça. J'ai même pas ça. Alors, excusez-moi 2 secondes. Ça doit être là. Marcher... Verrouillage ennemi, je m'en souviens. Combat, tirer, compétence ultime... Fiche d'identité, ouvrir la carte, menu d'émission, ok. C'est ça? Bon, c'est peut-être qu'une quête principale. Écoutez, on va y aller comme ça. Je suis sûr que j'avais d'autres trucs. Hein. Je sais pas, tant pis. Direction Whitechapel. Alors, comment est-ce qu'on y va? Ah, en traversant. Ah! Vu. Pourquoi je ne peux plus? C'est la touche 3 qui va m'être utile, je crois. Ouais. Voilà. Ok. Ok, très bien. Très bien.
It's locked, all right.
Tu veux que je passe par où? Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Pensez-vous que les vampires se cachent dans les zones douteuses et les taudis de Londres? Non, ils se cachent dans les clubs distingués. Ah ok, c'est de la propagande anti-vampire. Ça, ça... Ok. Là, je peux pas y aller. Ah, laisse-moi passer. Mhm. Alors fais voir la carte un peu. Ah bah ouais, je suis dans un cul-de-sac. Très bien. Euh... Ok. Pas l'impression que je puisse passer par là. Dans quelle merde me suis encore foutu? Cul-de-sac encore. C'est genre par là qu'il faut que j'aille?
It's locked, all right.
Ah bah ouais, d'accord, mais je fais comment? Ah, attends, on retourne à l'hôpital. Bah arrête tes conneries. Ok, je peux pas aller là. Comment je suis arrivé là? Ah, par là. Allez! Hop, putain, j'ai un peu de mal, hein. C'est par ce pont là. Hop là! Sensibilité de la souris, c'est d'une violence. Voilà. Oh, à ce point là? Ah! Message des Wet Boot Boys. Au sujet des recrutements des nouveaux boys à Whitechapel, je pense avoir trouvé un candidat. Albi, il est bête comme ses pieds, mais c'est un grand guerrier. Je lui ai demandé de me prouver qu'il pouvait me fournir des médicaments pour le marché noir. Ok. Ça c'est Priwen. Voilà, la violence. Oh là là. Pas bon ça. What? Ah. Ok. Bon, là on est tranquille. Que je peux passer par là? Non. Ça s'ouvre. Ça me saoule d'être paumé. Voilà, la sensibilité. Non. Oui. Non. Putain, on voit que dalle. Ok, c'est bon. Ok. Ok, on lira tout ça après. Oh mais je suis chez eux là. Je peux pas sortir de là. Ça me fatigue. Sacré bordel Whitechapel. Allez. Donc là y a rien, j'ai des balles. Ah ouais c'est vrai que j'ai un flingue. Ah merde. Alors. Comment j'équipe ça? Non. Non. Donc ça y a pas de souci. Ah! Le flingue. Il est équipé. Il est équipé, très bien. Alors, par où aller? Je peux pas zoomer plus que ça? Ah! Ah, mais quel débile! Je peux pas y aller là. On va essayer d'aller là. Ah, voilà. Regardez pas où il fallait. Alors, refuge, est-ce que je peux améliorer mon flingue par hasard? Oui. Très bien. Main gauche. Ah! Ça c'est très bien. Une main. J'ai ça. 15, 10, 15. Ça je peux l'améliorer. Ah! Augmente les dégâts, diminue la consommation d'endurance. Ok. Et du coup, alors, je suis débile. On retourne là-dessus. Et main gauche, on va prendre le pieu de Priwen commun. Il est équipé. On devrait être pas mal. Alors ça, on ouvre. Donc là, je suis à fond. Là, il n'y a rien. Là, il n'y a rien. On va y arriver. Recrue. Chasseur. Ah ah, t'as pas vu venir celle-là, hein. Wow! Ah non! ça. Hop, reviens. On prend ça, on fait les poubelles. Des balles. Ça on peut y enlever. Et là on devrait pouvoir tirer par là. Allez, c'est parti. Wow, wow, wow. Aïe aïe aïe. Bah vous êtes sérieux là? Aïe aïe aïe, mais laissez-moi tranquille. J'ai plus de sang. Yes, c'est bon. Allez hop. Ah, on est sérieux? Allez hop, on le vide. Ok. Tout s'est passé très vite. Ils ont des choses à me filer. Ok. Moi je souhaitais aller par là, avant d'être grossièrement interrompu.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Qui on cherche? Qu'est-ce qu'on cherche? Darius Petrescu. Où es-tu, Darius? Oh là là. Ah.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened? Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care.
I love my Albert, sir.
Ok. Nurse Crane, pourquoi je la
Do you know
chercherais?
Nurse Dorothy Crane?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too.
Really?
Word is she ain't real. She's just a cover for some...
What?
Nothing.
You
Ça
don't have
m'intéresse
bosses?
pas.
You mean you...
Yeah, had a wife, a home.
Ça m'intéresse pas. Merci.
A gun?
Alors. Ça c'est bizarre, je suis sûr que j'avais d'autres trucs pour les quêtes secondaires. Ah, c'était ça. C'était ça. Wesh.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital?
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep it.
Ouais, ok.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's...
Hey, I didn't do anything, it ain't me.
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just confused you with someone else.
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me. I said sod off. Go find yourself another guy.
Ça j'ai rien. Ok.
Goodbye,
Ok.
young man.
Me, I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a weak old lappy.
Une courtisane.
Bloody hell.
Ah non. Y a pas
Good
de
evening,
courtisane.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place.
Oh, really? Why didn't I...
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Alors,
I'd
qu'est-ce
like
que t'as à
to see what
vendre? Mhm. Ah, j'ai pas mal de sous. On va prendre un peu de tout. Des trucs à te vendre, moi? Absolument rien. Non. Ouais, je t'en vends un. C'est quoi ça? Boîte de pilules rouillées. Ok. Allez hop. J'ai pas fini.
Good evening.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy?
I don't like to talk about
Competition?
Never
Ok.
met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Tell me,
The region itself is something to see, but I would say
La fleuriste muette. Ok.
is there anyone I should...
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody
Ok.
What do you think?
most of them are afraid.
Très bien, très bien. Allez hop. On s'en va.
Goodbye, Miss...
On s'en va.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir.
Mhm.
I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet...
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait le bougre? Je peux pas. Ah bah non.
Nobody at home. It's locked.
Je peux pas aller là. Je peux pas aller là. C'est quand même curieux de pas pouvoir se téléporter de l'autre côté de la grille. Qu'est-ce qu'il dit?
It's locked, all right.
Ah, ok. Là, je peux pas rentrer. Là, j'ai une vue sur la fenêtre. Je peux pas la casser. Là, il est toujours là. Il est toujours là. La porte, elle s'ouvre pas. Je peux pas me téléporter. Non. Non. Et non. Allez. Comment faire? J'aimerais enquêter. Mais je ne le puis. Alors là. Ah, tout de même.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Ok.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Howdy, l'ami.
Welcome, sir. Please, take a browse of...
I am Dr. Reed.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett.
Ok.
Have you?
Nurse Crane. So the bitch...
Yes, she's a nurse. And quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Ok. Rien.
Goodbye
Rien.
for now.
Ah, toi t'es une tête de journaliste.
Excuse me, sir.
Ah,
I have a
peut-être
few
pas.
questions for you.
Another journalist?
Ah,
I didn't answer the first one, so piss.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still...
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
ok, ok.
Have you heard of...
Dorothy Crane. Yeah, I know.
Could you please tell me more?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Très bien.
According to you,
Physician.
Not familiar with this neighborhood.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
Ok.
May I ask what...
I'll do whatever I want.
Ok, ok, tranquille.
Goodbye, Mr.
Barrett. Ça doit être lui. Lui, il a une tête de journaliste.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's
Pas du
Clayton
tout.
Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Mhm.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're
Forcément.
not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
Mhm.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
He has no relative.
No. Except for that strange man.
Where can I find...
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him.
Eh ben, on va aller voir ça. Merci bien, Clayton. Ouais, non, ça va. Ah, quoique ça peut me donner des indices.
What?
Allez hop.
It's a...
These are bad.
Have you... I'm convinced there is more.
Really?
Ok.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to.
Oui.
That's quite honorable of you.
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent.
Forcément.
So you risk your life.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories.
Voilà, des indices. Rien. Hop.
Goodbye, Mr.
Voilà, allons voir derrière l'église. Un curé.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed.
A scientist?
Alors,
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
ok.
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Mhm.
I have heard enough.
Ouais, on se casse. Hop là. Ah. Téléportation inexpliquée. Il y a rien là. Pourquoi j'irai là? Peut-être pour me cacher. Ah. Non, c'est juste un truc qui brille pour rien.
Good evening, miss. I know what you're thinking.
Ah, c'est la
You're a
fleuriste.
stranger.
Mhm.
I know you want...
Uh-huh. Ok.
Very well.
personne ici. Un petit bouquet de fleurs. Non. Où elle est passée la bougresse? Là.
Hello again, miss. Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute.
Ok.
Very well.
Trouver la boîte aux lettres et le courrier abandonné. Ah, bah, la boîte aux lettres est là. Alors, mes chers enfants bien-aimés, je m'en veux tellement de ne pas vous avoir donné de mes nouvelles durant ces derniers mois. La situation ici à Londres a été plus difficile. Je sais que ça peut paraître égoïste de ma part et même absurde, à l'heure où vous, mes enfants, vivez toujours dans un pays consumé par la guerre. Une guerre fait aussi rage ici même, en Angleterre, une guerre contre la pauvreté et contre l'injustice. C'est une guerre que je compte mener malgré mon âge avancé, c'est pour cette raison que je vous écris aujourd'hui. Je ne reviendrai pas en Roumanie, cela veut sans doute dire que je ne vous reverrai pas avant de mourir. Ne soyez pas tristes mes chéris, vous êtes des adultes maintenant et vous avez vos propres enfants sur qui veiller. Vous savez à quel sacrifice nous devons parfois consentir pour rendre le monde meilleur. Je dois me résoudre à celui-ci pour pouvoir me sentir utile une dernière fois et je vous souhaite une longue et heureuse vie. Embrassez.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. It's locked.
Ok. Il y avait un mec qui était censé traîner derrière l'église, on l'a pas trouvé. Ah, il est peut-être derrière l'église, Tranquille. Voilà. Impeccabile. E oh. Voilà. Voilà. Y'a quelqu'un?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which...
Really?
Ok.
Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nither...
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man?
Darius Petrescu. Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre...
Ça c'est dit,
I'm
ça
looking
c'est
for
fait.
Dorothy Crane.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love...
Ok.
May I...
M'intéresse pas.
In fact... But oh,
Ok.
are you...
But... Well... I don't...
Voilà. Je suis navré, hein, mais
What you...
pour essayer de choper des indices. Non, c'est bon. Allez, on y retourne un coup
What are
là-dessus.
your thoughts? Terrible. What are you talking?
Do you remember London?
My mother loved...
Most people...
Ok.
I'll
Ok.
leave you... Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Alors, Darius. Petrescu. Non, on peut pas passer par là. Wesh.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling.
All right then, but be quick. The
Non.
Goodbye.
But be quick.
We even used to be neighbours, for Christ's sake. I prefer not to give you another beating, Barrett.
Alors. Bonjour. Je suis moi-même un communiste, vous le savez. Oui, oui, oui.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute.
You again.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction.
Bien aimable. Vous pouvez pas juste aller la voir à l'hôpital.
I need help!
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
C'est pas grave, vas-y, lance-toi.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
Voilà, on va le réparer avec des tubes.
To fight the infection, we need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
j'en sais rien. Adrénaline, mon pote.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor.
Ouais, ça va le réveiller, ça. Et c'est parti! Non, je suis un médecin de merde. Ok. Il va se relever, il va faire...
We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
T'es mort, Billy.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Mais non!
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Très bien. Écarté, subira bien. Ah, qu'est-ce que quoi? T'es sérieux, mon gars? Tu rentres et tu fous la merde. Sans déconner.
Over there! There's one of them birdies!
Hop, hop, hop. Non mais oh. On est où là? Bon, j'espère que j'ai pas fait une connerie. Eh ben, c'est pas ça la maison de Darius?
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Doctor.
Non. Apparemment non. Vous discutez?
If you want to talk to Dorothy,
We've not been formally...
I am that.
Hop.
Tell me everything.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever too.
Oups,
If
excusez-moi.
only I had met her when I was
Oh,
younger.
Are
Berk.
you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Mhm. La révolution
is she,
communiste,
really?
bien sûr.
Do you know
Bien
where
sûr.
she's from?
She's not
Complètement
from
ouf.
around here.
You say she has...
Well,
Complètement ouf. Alors ça,
Là,
ça
tu sais-
m'intéresse pas. Hop, ça dégage. Merci, revenez nous
Goodbye,
voir. Alors, moyen de pénétrer dans la maison de Darius. C'est pas sa maison ça du coup? Ah, faut peut-être effacer les preuves ou un truc du genre. J'espère que j'ai pas foutu la merde. Je voulais pas la zigouiller.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Ah le bâtard. J'ai été abusé. Allez hop, suce-le. Bim. Voilà. Aha. Comment il sait où je suis? Voilà. Alors, est-ce qu'ils avaient des trucs sur eux? Non. Non. Ah. Voilà. Fatal error. Ah. Mais écoutez, c'est pas grave. On va s'arrêter là pour l'instant. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce délire? Alors attendez, on attend quand même. Ok. Non, ça a coupé. Très bien. Et ben merci beaucoup à vous tous d'être passés. D'ici là, à la prochaine. Prenez soin de vous. Salut!